Good evening, all. Am I audible, guys?
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Today we are going to discuss the another important server, Samba. I mean SMB server, Samba server or SMB server. So what is meant by SMB server? Samba is a great technology to communicate and interact with Windows servers and clients. So I mean, in the previous class, we have successfully completed what is NFS server. So NFS server communicates only Unix and Linux systems. I mean, within the Unix family, it will share it. But Samba, the added advantage is it will communicate Windows servers and clients. So that's why Samba is a heterogeneous platform, but NFS is a homogeneous platform. Homogeneous means Linux to Linux, Linux to Unix. I mean, within the family, within the Unix family. But Samba communicates even Linux to Linux or Linux to Unix and Windows servers and clients also. That's why it is a heterogeneous platform. And it is an open source implementation of the server message block. That meaning is SMB server. That's why some people are calling SMB or somebody is calling Samba. And common internet file system protocols that provides file shares and shared printers. So remember, NFS communicates through NFS file system, but Samba communicates with CIFS file system, common internet file system, and it implements the distributed computing environment remote procedure call. The short form is DCE RPC protocol used by Microsoft Windows. I mean, Windows servers or clients uses DCE RPC protocol, right? And what are the features of Samba? So generally, file and print shares, browsing your content, resource sharing, user authentication and authorization. So NFS doesn't support user authentication and authorization. But in the Samba, the added feature is authentication and authorization. I mean, while accessing shared resources, it is asking username and password. Okay. And what are the prerequisites for installing and configuration? So, Samba package name is Samba and client package name is Samba client. The server package name is Samba, client package name is Samba client. And the main configuration file for the Samba server /etc/samba/smb.conf. And where is the Samba users? By default, /etc/samba/smb users is the file location. And Samba users password location is etc Samba smb password. But Samba maintain two log files. One is log.smbd, another one is log.nmbd. But these two files are located in the /var/log/Samba. And backend Samba uses two protocols, I mean two daemons. One is SMBD, it provides file sharing and print sharing, and NMBB provides host name and IP resolution. So it works with two daemons, NMBD and SMBD. But the main daemon is SMBD for sharing and print sharing. And what are the ports working with SMBD? The main port is 139. So, and NetBIOS name service 137, 138, 139. These three are the word ports for the Samba. But Samba SMB protocol port number is 139. Main port is 139. But when the people are interacting with Windows Active Directory, then it uses 445 port number. So these are the word port numbers within the Samba server. So now let me start how to installing and configuring Samba server. And as a Linux admin, definitely will face the interview question, difference between NFS and a Samba server. Okay, right. Okay, so now the first one is, as usual, our server is 10.254, our client is 10.10. Okay, in the server, first let me test in the rpm-q my Samba package. So package Samba is not installed. So then how to install the package? Either we can use yum or we can use DNF. Install, the package name is Samba. Install Samba package first. So now it's being to install Samba package. Okay, the package Samba successfully installed. Then what is the next requirement? How to check the what? The Samba version. Then here Samba 4.19 version successfully installed. Then the next important thing, so which files you want to share through Samba server. Okay, so let me create a one folder. The folder name is, for example, uh, Samba data. Okay, for example, Samba data is there or cloud data. As your wish, we can create your one folder. So now within the Samba data, let me create some files. The file name is script.sh, python.py file, and DevOps file. So I have created three files within the Samba data because I want to share this Samba data. This is the first information. So how to create a shared folder. Then where to keep your Samba shared resources. In the NFS, in the last class, /etc/exports is the file name. But in the Samba means, we will use the main configuration file /etc/samba/smb.conf is the file name. So this is the main configuration file for the Samba server. etc samba smb.conf. Okay, within the file, just write the word information. For example, any work group in the Windows level, then here we can change the word work group name. For example, in my company, work group name India. Then Windows people working with work group name India. Then here we can call the what work group name, but it is an optional. But what are the mandatory things? So you will write the word some configuration here. I mean, under my comment line, let me write something here. I mean, the first field within the brackets, write the Samba share ID. So write the word Samba share ID. For example, the name is share name. So here, share name is the word the Samba share ID. I mean, the end user can access the resources with this share name ID. So now the ID name is share name. Then second point is keep the what comment line. So what exactly mean by comment line? So comment line is nothing but description about your sharing. Okay, for example, let me write. It is a my personal here it is called what? Samba share. My personal Samba share. This is called what? Just like a comment line. My personal data share. I my personal data. So as your wish, we can write. This is the comment line, just like description. Now, and the next keyword is path. So what is meant by path? Which directory you want to share? I mean, I have created just now Samba data is my shared directory. So now in the NFS means directly end user can access with shared name only. But in the Samba, this shared name, I mean this path is mapping with your Samba ID name. So end user can access with ID name only, but this ID mapping with what? This particular path. Okay, so path is nothing but your shared directory name. Then, and the next one is printable. So printable is nothing but, so I don't want to give the privileges to printing the data. So that's why printable is nothing but no. So I don't want to share the word to print. And next, even the another keyword is browsable. So browsable means people can browse the word my data. So that's why browsable equal to yes. And the next one is it is called writable. So writable is nothing but I don't want to give write actions yes. So writable equal to no. The meaning is automatically readable equal to yes. Okay, writable and readable. Okay, then and another important thing, valid users. I told you Samba supports user authentication and authorization. Okay, so now while sharing Samba resources, you must write the word username and password, but don't give the word your regular username and passwords. So Samba supports user authentication and authorization. So you will create your word Samba username and password. But later I will create Samba username and password. But right now we are adding the word usernames here. The usernames are, for example, smb1 is the one username and smb2 is the another username. I mean, we have created two users. Later I will create two users. smb1 is the username or smb2 is the another username. Otherwise, you will write the word different usernames. Raju, Ram, Sara, Max, or anything we can do it. Okay. I have written here two users, smb1 and smb2. So we can use any one user. And the next, hosts allow option. So hosts allow means like who can access this Samba share. So any ID of 192.168.10.network. I mean 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4 like that. So 10.0 people are all valid. But don't write the word like NFS 0 by 24 because Samba not recognize the complete ID value. Just write the word network ID name only. 192, 168, 10 dot is nothing but 10.0. Or we can keep the word any domain name. For example, who can access this? star.example.com. Then what is the meaning? Anyone can access of example.com people. So now this domain is belonging to this 10.0 network people. That's why I have specified the word comment line here. Either we can write ID or we can write the word domain. But even the another keyword. So the keyword is, for example, I want to deny hosts deny keyword also is there. For example, if I write 192.168.20 dot. Then what is the meaning? Only 10 dot people are allowed, 20 dot people are denied. But no need to write the word particular deny people, because already one ID is like allow means ultimately remaining all are the what deny one. But for example, if you write deny keyword only, then remaining all are allow. That is the meaning. But please keep the word either allow word or deny word based on your requirement. If I allow 10, remaining all are denied. If I deny one ID, then remaining all are the what allow. But keyword is there, hosts deny. Okay, so I don't need right now. So like these are the word your important configuration related to your Samba. And even people are writing domain level also. For example, already like in that case, valid users keyword. In the valid users, already SMB1, SMB2 is there. But you want to write any domain users, then keep the word plus the domain name is example.com is the domain name. Then slash, then who is the user of the domain? So for example, the username is Sarah or the username is Raju. So any domain user you want to write it. So this is the way we can write the word domain usernames. I mean, mostly Windows people are working with domain level. So even NIS, LDAP people are working on with what domain level. You want to write the what any domain level users, please keep the word plus domain name slash your domain name. So you want to deny any domain level users, even keyword is there. The keyword is uh, here invalid users. Invalid users is nothing but okay, this domain user is not valid. Remaining all are the what allow. Same like host allow keyword. Valid users, invalid users. Okay, so like you will keep it the word multiple keywords within the configuration, but you clear where to write the word Samba configuration. We have multiple keywords are there, but definitely you will learn the word keywords while working on the word Samba server. But I have explained only few important configuration keywords. So first you have to learn the word these keywords first. Okay, so now I want to save this configuration. How to save this? Escape, Shift colon WQ. So now my Samba server configuration is ready. Then what are the two important things? We need to create two users. One is SMB1, another one is SMB2. But it's not mandatory to create the users with the same SMB1, SMB2. We can create any username, even ABC, 1, 2, 3, or XYZ, or anything. Okay, now let me create two users. What are the two users? One is SMB1 and another one is SMB2. But generally, creating users means the same process. I mean, you know that user add is the command to creating a new user. But how to set up the password? The regular password is passwd space. The username is smb1. Now we are set up our password for the user. But remember everyone, this is not regular username and regular password for logging your system. So these are the word Samba user authentication into authorization. So that purpose, you want to convert Samba username and password, then SMB passwd is the command. So separate command for creating Samba user password. Okay, SMB password hyphen A for the what? Adding user. So what is the username? Just now we have created SMB1. If I enter, then create a new password. Myself, S123 is the password, and confirmation password again S123 is the password. So now added user SMB1. So same way you want to create a password for SMB2, again 123 and 123. So two users are successfully created, and even to assign the word password for the users. But you want to disable the word password, then D is the option to disable user password. But again, you want to enable the user password, yeah. But permanently, you want to delete the password, then it is called what? X is the option. So we have multiple options. A for adding user, D for disable user, E for again enable the user, and X for delete the user. Okay, but right now only just A is the option to add the what users. Okay, already the information has been added. Okay, then generally where is the passwords? The password is available in the /etc /smb passwd. That means in the /etc /smb.conf is there. I mean, here it is called what? It will create a password in the location automatically after configuration. Restart the what services. Fine. The next important thing, how to reload the configuration. I mean, for testing the configuration or for verifying the what your configuration, smb control is the command. smb control all, then reload, reload, reload. It is called what? Config command. Generally, this is the command to reload your smb configuration. I mean, in the configuration, any mistakes are there, then you will check it the what? The configuration testing. Or we can use the word test form is the command. Even you will test the what? Your configuration. I mean, what are the ID values? Samba shares are enabled. So everything is listed. So right now, the Samba share ID values are invalid character star in host allow list star.example.com. Even those lines are commented, so no issues. If I say okay, then see the share name is this is what is the share name? So my personal Samba share and hosts allow 192.168.10.network. And then the path, I mean, we have shared with through Samba data, and valid users are SMB1 and SMB2. And even in the configuration, I mean, so no, in the domain level, I mean, star is not valid. So domain means just write the what example.com. So now I think it is perfect. So no error related to star.example.com. Okay, perfect. So this is called what? The complete Samba server configuration. Then finally, how to reload, I mean, how to start the what Samba server. Because by default, I mean, in the system CTL status SMB, I told you two protocols are running. So SMB is inactive state. Even NMB also inactive state. Then what to do? We need to start the what? These two daemons. I mean these two services. So how to start it? System CTL start NMB and system CTL start SMB. Again to use system CTL enable, I mean to make service persistent, enable NMB and enable SMB. Then finally, to verify the status, either running or not. So the SMB status is running. Perfect. So now your Samba server is active, even it's running since Friday 2024, 90 seconds ago, it has started. Okay. So the next important thing, what port has opened with netstat command with PANTL. So what port is running? It is called what? 139 SMBD. 139 SMBD port is running. Even the Windows people, I mean 445 in the domain level, it is SMBD running. So these two are the what? Main ports for the SMB server. Okay. Then, so your server is ready. So how to mount your file system from the client systems? I mean from the client, how to verify the what? Your mount points. So as usual, go to your client systems. Within the client system, so Anyone please tell me what is the command to verifying NFS shared resources? I mean from the client side, how to check NFS shares?
It's mount command.
So
No,
mount.
yeah,
Show mount -e.
show mount is the command. Okay,
Yeah.
NFS shares means it is called what? Show mount -e, the server IP address of 10.254. This is the word NFS shares. In the last class, we have successfully shared. But how to verify the word Samba shares? So Samba shares means SMB client is the command. SMB client command is required. Even SMB client command not found. Then what to do? In the client side, people to install Samba client package. Samba client package. So once Samba client package is installed, then SMB client command will be work. But in the same way, in the last class, for the show mount command, what package we have installed? What is the package we have installed for the show mount command in the NFS? Anyone?
Use apt file search.
Sorry?
Apt file search.
No. We have installed one command in the last class for the show mount command. NFS -utils command. What is the package name? NFS -utils.
NFS utils. Okay, okay, got it.
Here we are looking for Samba -client package. Just install Samba client package. Okay. So package Samba client is already installed. Then what to do? How to verify the package? SMB client is the command. Then -L, capital L, list the resources from the server of 192.168.10.254. But SMB uses username and password, but you want to connect with anonymous user. I mean, without username and password, we can use capital N. N means anonymous user. If I enter, so now we have successfully now verified the what user details. One is share name, because we have verified the what share name. I mean, we have shared with what share name only. That share name comment line is my personal Samba share. My personal Samba share. So your shared resources are ready. Now go to mounting your resources. So how to mount your resources? Before mounting, please create a one directory. What is the directory name? So myself, it is called what? Samba share. So now I want to mount to Samba share. So now Samba share directory is ready. Then where to mount it? As usual, you will go for permanent mounting with etc fstf file system table. So in the file system table, so in the last class, we have mounted NFS share. So now let me mount Samba share. So Samba share means definitely double slash with IP address 192.168.10.254. But in the NFS share, in the last class, directly we have specified the word your shared directory name. But here we can write the word your Samba share ID. I mean, in the bracket, we have specified the word. The ID name is share name only. That's why I have specified the word, the ID of the Samba share. Then space. What is your mount point name? It is called what? Samba share is my mount point name. But NFS uses NFS file system, but Samba uses CIFS file system, common internet file system. Then it is called defaults, comma. But Samba uses username and password. So let me write the word. The username is which is smb1. Even you want to write the password here, we can write the word directly, the smb password here. Password for the smb1, I have specified s123. In case if you don't specify the word password here, now while mounting, it is asking the word password. Otherwise, if you write here, it will ignore the word password while mounting. Then space, it is called what? 00. So this is the command. We can mount the word file system. Okay, right. So now you will go for save the word file system. Okay, WQ exclamation. If I save, then after modification, I mean after edit this etc fstab file, what command you will load it? I mean, what is the command we can load the what fstab file?
Put fs-a.
No, the first command is what it's
Daemon
the
reload. Systemctl daemon reload.
system ctl daemon reload
Reload.
also. Then run the command mount space. What is the share name? It is a Samba hyphen share. Then if I run, so mount point does not exist. I think any mistake?
Spelling mistake.
I think spelling mistake. Here SAMBA Samba share. Here it's the correct. So now mkdir, let me create SAMBA Samba share. Okay, I think the previous directory name spelling mistake. So now mount the word Samba share. Perfect. So now it's successfully mounted. Then check it. df space hyphen h. Yes, here is the word Samba share. Here we have Samba share. So now within the Samba share directory, within the Samba share, we have three files: DevOps, python.py, script.sh file. This is the way people to access the what? Samba shares. But how to access Windows clients? I mean, go to any Windows system within the network. Go to any Windows system within the network. So first open the what your run prompt, and in the run prompt type the Samba server IP address. My Samba server IP address is /192.168.10.254. If I enter, so now it is asking the Samba server resources credentials. So now enter your credentials to connect your Samba server. Either we can use smb1 or smb2. So let me use smb1 and password is s123. So now if I enter, see this, your shared resource name is the what? ID name is share name. So now your share name, within the share name, script file, python.py, DevOps file. This is the beauty of Samba share. But Windows people need to work on shared resources. Then people will share the word mount points like this. Then Windows people working on in this directory. I mean, when the people are working on in this directory, then those resources centrally located in the Samba share. Okay, based on the what permissions, they will write the data, or maybe read only permissions are there. Then they will read the data but not write the data. Okay, sir, if I update content in the server, I mean, actually, uh, my directory name is Samba data. So it is a mount point. So if I create any new file, my new file name is index.html file. I mean, the new resource has been created. The file name is index.html. So what about your file system data? So the new things are automatically refreshed in the Samba server. I mean, no need to run the command for the refreshing the resources. Okay, no need to run any separate command to reload your files or configuration. See this without any effect, without running any command. So directly the resource has been updated, which is index.html file. Okay. So even if I create one new file, so the file name is abc.txt file. See this, the file has been updated abc.txt. So people are working on the Samba, I mean central located Windows and Linux clients. This is the proper way. Even in the Linux, ls, so Samba share. So all are updated index.html, abc.txt. So this is the way, guys, to managing Samba server. But where is the log files of the Samba? So the Samba log files are var log Samba. Within the Samba, two log files are there. What are the log files? Log.nmbd and log.smbd file. So what time your log.smbd file has been started? If you run this, so now here, so copyright, I mean the server has been started. Here it is called what, version 4.19. So what time the server is started, network is started in the nmbd. So now here is the what, details. Okay, so now nmbd version started and smbd, it is called what, started. Okay, two log files. You want to get the what, more information, even the rpc related log files and remaining all also is there, but no need. Now the next important point, please tell me anyone, I have some information related to RHL9 data. I mean, I have a one mount point RHL9 underscore data. I want to share this ISO data. How to share through Samba? How to share this mount point through Samba? Anyone? Already Samba server is running. You got a one activity. What is the activity? Please share the word ISO data through Samba server. How to share it? Where to keep the word details? Anyone? So again, you want to share the what resources. First, open your configuration file /etc/samba/smb.conf. First, open this configuration file. So within the configuration file, already some data is there, and even some lines are already exist. So now same way, I want to create a word, another data for this. So now how many lines are there? Here, let me copy all existing lines. Again, here to paste the word same lines. Okay, the first one is the word first configuration, and this is the word my second configuration. Okay, this is my second configuration. Then what is the ID name here? Okay, let me keep my ID name is ISO data is my ID name. RHL9 ISO data. Okay, the people easily to understand RHL9 ISO data, for example. So now in the comment line, I want to write this is RHL9 dot ISO data. I mean, we are sharing the what packages, but which folder you want to share? So here RHL9 underscore data. I want to share this, but again, for this people to use the what smb1 and smb2 user of regular thing. So once it's perfect, then save the file. I mean to save the file. Then we will go for the what? The configuration payload option, SMB control option. Where is the SMB control for testing configuration? This is perfect. So now go to client mission. Then we need to verify what the new resource SMB client command. So if I run SMB client command -L, so the new resource shared. I mean here is the what? The ID name is RHL9 -ISO data. So this is the what? RHL9 ISO data. But automatically the resources are updated in the Linux, Windows RHL9 ISO data. So this is the proper way to sharing resources through Samba, sharing resources through Samba. So I think you got it. What is the Samba server? And again, I will repeat. You will get one repeated interview question, difference between NFS and Samba. Can you tell me, anyone, what is the difference between NFS and Samba? Tell me at least 2 or 3 differences.
In NFS, we can share the what we call like the NFS can be shared between only the OS to OS. So Samba means we can share that the files from the Linux to Windows and vice versa. And protocol also it is different. Like in NFS, we will not use any secure what we call like the secure shares, but in Samba we can use the secure shares using the protocol and NMB and SMB as well.
Okay, good. And who will give good clarity? Difference between NFS and Samba, even more clarity, more explanation. Anyone?
Sir, NFS is homogeneous, while Samba is heterogeneous.
Okay.
Then NFS doesn't have user authentication, while Samba has the user authentication.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Okay. See, guys, NFS supports homogeneous environment. Samba supports heterogeneous environment. The meaning of homogeneous, it supports any Unix family systems. It doesn't support any cross-platform. But SMB server interact with Windows clients and servers because SMB runs with CIFS file system, but NFS interact with NFS file system. But NFS follows 2049 port number. It includes even RPC port 111. But Samba server uses, it is 139 port number and Windows purpose 445 port number. And ultimately, Samba sharing is under etc exports file, but NFS sharing is under etc exports, but Samba supports /etc/samba/smb.conf. But NFS doesn't support user authentication and authorization, but Samba supports authentication to authorization support. At least he will give you the what clarity about homogeneous, heterogeneous file systems and something. Okay, so this is the what major difference between NFS and Samba. Even you want more clarity, and please go Red Hat websites and read the what NFS or SMB server details. So in the next class, Monday, I will tell you the another important server, FTP. File Transfer Protocol. So again, that server is important for Linux engineers. After FTP, I will tell you the remaining 2 servers. One is DNS and another one is Apache Web Server. Once Apache server is completed, then we will close the lectures. So this is the today's class. If you have any queries, please ask.
Sir, I have one question related to previous question. So, for the what is the difference between the IP address and network address?
Sorry, what is the question?
Difference between IP address and network address.
IP address and
network address.
Network address means pool of IPs. IP address means the single system IP, the single ID. Network ID is nothing but what? Group of systems. Okay, multiple. For example, you are the developer. So within the developer group, multiple people are there. So in the environment, people will provide the one series for the developers. Like In the AWS,
ఇంకా
if
అదే
you know that,
కర్పూరం అవి పెట్టుకుంటే ఇంక రావులే.
okay, it is like a it's like a subnet. I mean subnet. Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Subnet meaning is the what? A portion of the network, group of IPs.
Yeah, actually, when we type IP IF config, get one single address, and when we go for the route, also there to get one IP address. So,
IP
so
address is different, network ID is different. So 192.168.10.0, it is like a network ID. What is our network ID? 192.168.10 is the network ID. I mean, after 10, you will keep it IP address 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 254. So everything is the what? One IP. But all IPs are under this series. That's why 192.168.10 is the what? One network ID. Within the network ID, everyone working with what? 192.168.10 series. After 10, every system will get the what? One IP address.
okay, so that is network address.
This is network ID.
Okay.
Next. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Happy weekend. See you on Monday.